Hi, I'm Gretchen with the Catholic Company, and we're here today with Father Leo Patalinghug with GraceBeforeMeals.com.
Father Leo, the Bible talks a lot about hospitality and how important it is for Christians to be hospitable, and it's actually a command in Scripture for Christians to be hospitable. Can you talk about why it's so important for Christians to practice this virtue of hospitality?
So in one of my books called Epic Food Fight, I bring that very point up because the word hospitality is rooted in the word hospital. I mean, it's so commonsensical. But we forget that feeding somebody is a way to heal them. And so I was actually very touched by a person who came to me when they heard about my work with what is called the Table Foundation, elevating culture and life one meal at a time. Because this one woman came to me and said she was really at her wit's end and was contemplating suicide. But then she went to this restaurant and was treated with such care and compassion that she sensed that her life was worth living.
Wow.
Just because there was a good waitress? Well, of course, because there was a good servant to this person's dignity because they are human. What I'm trying to encourage people is to develop a mentality of servant, of real service. Can we serve people? If every doctor, nurse, and lawyer cared ultimately about the dignity of the person, they would be their servant. And if they're a good servant, boy, you're going to want to keep coming back to that restaurant. If they're bad servants, and there's a problem that we have in the church, we sometimes have some bad servants. They're going to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
So what we've got to do is realize we are not the master. We're just the servant doing exactly what the master tells us to do. Feed people.